for another video review, and I know it's been another long time. What can I say? The world keeps me busy these days. But anyway, besides that, let's get to the review today. In the world of Transformers, there have been many unique ideas brought to the table. The ones that stand out to me, however, are the Combiners, the Power Masters, and the Target Masters. Apparently Hasbro thought it was a good idea to reintroduce this to a younger audience, but boy did they mess up. The flaws of the series come down to the first wave seen here today. I bring you the failure, known as Power Core Combiners Skyburst with the Arielbots. This is gonna be torture. Okay, so in this mode, Skyburst appears to be a G2 looking Blackbird. In case you're not colorblind, you'll instantly notice that the colors are all over the place. We have dull green here, we have some gold accents here, and some blue going on here and back here. Let me repeat, this is supposed to be a Blackbird, not this G2 looking thing. Aside from the colors, there's a huge problem seen near the wings and tail fins. This back panel doesn't lock into place. And this isn't in place, so I'll just wiggle parts into place. It'll all fall into place. Doesn't happen. You know why it doesn't happen? Because this, I doubt you can see, but this piece here does not fit into this piece here. Thus, it will not... Okay, that's a lucky shot. That usually does not happen. I guess it fears for its life when it's on camera. And another thing that is apparent is that most of the body is clearly visible. I thought Transformers were meant to hide themselves in the vehicles, not wear the top part of the jet like they're going to a Halloween party. Yeah, robots in disguise clearly does not apply to this guy. And here we are in robot mode. Yeah, that's it. Nothing really special about him. One problem that's instantly noticeable is that the body does not lock in. And it's all pegged in with this tiny tab you see here at the back of him. Yeah. And with this tiny slot here that does not manage to secure it, it looks like he is going to be stuck in permanent pelvic thruster violation mode for the rest of his days. Keep in mind, this tab also only works half the time, so already you have about a 50-50 chance of the body staying locked in. Another huge flaw is his enormous backpack, which is almost as big as he is. If it weren't for the connectors here for his balance, he would be thrown off. And I'm not joking, his feet are so small and this pack is so big that if they had to be hunched over in order to stand with it. And keep in mind, the instructions don't even mention that the connectors could be used as heel spurs, so if you're like me and just follow the instructions, he's going to be stuck like this. Who would honestly trust a guy like this into battle? I mean, he can barely look up, he has no integrated weapon systems whatsoever, and he has an enormous backpack. I mean, true, it's and that's another flaw of this toy. These connectors are hard as hell to get out. Yeah. Now, I know that this junk in the back here is needed for his Megazord mode. I mean, a combined mode, sorry. But they could have engineered this into robot mode. That would have freed up a lot more articulation points for him. Instead, his best quality is interfered by his worst. The head sculpt doesn't do much justice, as his face looks like he got punched by the Hulk on a steroids binge. Aside from the head, there's also another gap between his cockpit and the backpack of doom. It looks like he had another accident, which makes me question the safety of others on the battlefield. Would you trust someone who is accident prone all the time? Ugh. I need something else to go on with. Oh yeah, I almost forgot about these guys. These drones form the limbs, but they have no individual robot modes. No personality, no difference between them, no changes. My god, it sounds like the Kardashian sisters. Flame shields up. Another thing to add is how basic and boring the transformation is. Between robot, vehicle and combined mode, the most difficult part is fighting my urge to throw this guy against the wall. Alright, for you guys, I'll show the combining, but I'm warning you. Very basic. And very familiar.
Go, go, Power Rangers! Go, go, Power Rangers! Go, go, Power Rangers! Mighty Morphin Power Rangers!
And the broken look continues. Now it's gone from jaws wide shut to KO Megazord after a week. As you can see, the designers for continuing the broken design would be a good bet. Well, it's a friendly reminder of the robot mode. However, that's like saying the even colder bucket of water thrown at me reminds me of the cold bucket thrown at me an hour ago. It leaves an unpleasant experience and all around isn't fun for me. Also, the legs offer no real foot support, meaning this leads to a huge unstable stance for the combined mode. Not to mention the loose joints and no locking position for the connectors, leads to him toppling over like a drunk AT-AT stepping through tripwire. But at least this matches the fallen sails for power combiners. And with that, I think that wraps up my opinion. Skyburst has terrible colours, odd engineering choices, and his drones don't help with the balance issues at all. Now I understand that there are worse power core combiners, but honestly, this guy nearly killed the series on his first try out. Honestly, Mr. Sky, there's nothing he offers, unless you want to sacrifice your insanity, in which case, go right ahead. Anyway, I'm SideswipeCoolVids, I review it so you don't have to buy it. Thank you, and good day.